Hello everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, viewers, and the world out there. Today we're taking a look into Aries Broken Heart Tarot reading. In this message, we are first going to tap into the energies with the Romance Angel deck here. Then we will dive in with a traditional deck. And in this message, we're going to look into your part of the problem, your person's part of the problem, what each of you can do to solve that problem, the current energy surrounding each of you, and then we will take a look into other influences. Can it be saved, and is it worth it? We'll pull a few cards for advice, guidance moving forward, and a few oracle cards at the end. If it's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. I will clarify throughout as well. So let's see here, Aries, what we can see for you guys for your broken heart. No time and tension. Most important message here for Aries. Spirit, what does Aries need to see here regarding their broken heart? Please and thank you. Okay. The energy surrounding Aries person. We have true love, but it came out in the reverse, so we will read it as such, and separation. I feel here, Aries, that you may have had your heart set on a person that didn't really pan out, okay? On your side, we have true love in reverse and separation, okay? So this tells me that you may have thought that this person was a soulmate or a twin flame connection, that you would never lose this person. Attraction, new love, and stay optimistic about your love life. So this feels to me like your person may have kept their options open. Maybe there was never a conversation about how you guys truly felt about each other. I do feel like there is a separation here, and maybe this person has already moved forward, or so you think. Okay, let's take a look here, Aries. Must understand our exes, they move on, but they get in other relationships, but there's always ties to the past. Let's take a look here, Aries. A little bit deeper into the energies. Please keep in mind, guys, that the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message. For energy cleanse kits that are offered, how to get entered into the drawing that we do here, it's all linked below. And Aries, if you like how I vibe, you like how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help set your intentions for future messages. Let's see. For Aries, what does Aries need to see about this broken heart? The separation that they're experiencing. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, yep, Ace of Swords, We have the Ace of Cups with the Knight of Swords. The Judgment with the Five of Pentacles. Three of Swords with the King of Cups. Seems like there was maybe a lot of waiting in between you and this person. A lot of conflict, okay? A lot of water under the bridge. Feel like there is definitely a situation here that somebody has walked away from this, and we're going to clarify here in a minute. Your energy here, Aries, is the Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is in the position of your current energy. This tells me that you're focused on your money right now. You're focused on goals. You're focused on career. The Four of Cups, I get the sense that you're really not focused on relationships at all. Okay, is what that tells me. Maybe trying to change your perspective on some things, and we're going to clarify all of this in a minute. For your person here, Aries, we have the Three of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So this tells me that there's probably other parties that they were entertaining. Okay, this could be a celebration, but this energy and this vibe in the positions that they're in, they're part of the problem is the Three of Cups. Their current energy is the Ace of Swords. So I do feel like it feels to me like they are trying to move forward here. But with the Page of Pentacles, this is like a lower energy or a younger person, not quite ready for relationships. It seems to me like you're not really open for relationships, and your partner here isn't quite ready. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the Knight of Wands coming out here at some point. There may be some truth that comes out about this whole situationship. Okay, whether your person reveals their position or you come forward and say, you know, we got to figure this out. I do feel like this is going to come forward. There's going to be a message about this. This may even be like an altercation or exchange of words, at least, about your person moving forward here, because these cards are in the other influences position. Okay, can it be saved? I feel like this is a cycle. This is reconciliation and walking away. I feel like this is a cycle. This has probably been a cycle that's been ongoing. And here's the thing that I've experienced in the past. Every time we allow a person to come back after they've made a mistake, they don't ever learn their lesson. They don't learn that lesson that they needed to learn in order to grow. Because when you, let's say you walk away from the situation because they cheated, and then time goes by and you forgive this person and allow them to come back, they're always going to have that underlying feeling of, I got away with it. And in turn, opens the door for them to feel justified in doing it again. I know this is going to be a difficult situation that, because I feel like this person here is a person that is definitely a person from your past. So this is somebody who may have come back in and it pretended like they were going to move things forward, and maybe their intentions were pure in that, but they're just not ready. I do feel like there is a lesson to be learned in walking away. That's what I see here. I don't feel like this will work. I feel like the lesson to be learned in this scenario is to walk away. I feel like that's been hard for you. I do see here, Aries, where you have been focusing on yourself, okay? Trying to ignore them. And maybe these readings keep coming up and you keep getting annoyed. but there is a lesson to be learned in walking away. So know that you're right in your position when you're moving forward, and don't feel bad, and don't let this person manipulate you in thinking that you have to allow them back in your life. They had an opportunity to grow with you and they chose not to. So don't feel bad for that. I will say, Aries, right now you're ignoring love. Okay? You're ignoring love completely. So you're not open to anything new. You're not open to this past person. That's okay. Okay? Just know that's okay. For this time period, maybe like the next month or so, take some time and focus on yourself. Focus on creating happiness within your own life. Maybe discovering new hobbies or new passions that you've always wanted to try but have never taken the time because you've been preoccupied. Focus on self this month. That's okay. Because I do feel like you're kind of ignoring love completely here. So let's clarify. This is for the page, the Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Cups, the Two of Swords in the world. Okay. This tells me here, Aries, you are completing the cycle here. You're guarding your heart, and that's okay. Okay. That's beautiful. That's exactly the part of the lesson that you're supposed to be learning here. There's going to be a new opportunity, but I do feel like you're not going to be open to this. You're not going to be open to past or new relationships coming in here. Clarify the Four of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles for Aries, please and thank you. Lots of twos, guys. Lots of twos. Let me see that card that flew. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, fate is on your side here. But this wheel has stopped turning for you to learn this specific lesson. So if you're feeling any resistance with money or in any other area of your life, that's why. You're needing to take some time with self right now. Be very practical when looking at this person, looking at the situation. You don't have to look at it negatively like this person is a POS, but you can be like, this person isn't ready for relationships yet. They still have a lot of lessons that they're needing to learn. And am I going to want to go through this with them? Go through these lessons with them, or allow somebody else to take on that burden? A lot of times people don't know the lessons that they're having to learn. It's not like karma or spirit or universe, whatever you want to call it, is going to come in and say, look, this week you're going to learn a lesson. You know, that is what tarot, that is what astrology is for. However, you still have free will, Aries, and it is all about how you handle and perceive said lesson. I feel like you are getting it, but you have to understand that until this cycle is complete, this wheel isn't going to move forward. You have to take the time, and I can only speak from experience. I've been in a similar situation where I was focused on a person in my life and that cycle kept going on for 10 years and finally got it. But I wasn't like moving anywhere in career and school and nothing. And as soon as I released that person completely, everything in my life started moving forward in dramatic ways. Okay, I do feel like you are headed in the right direction, and sometimes the universe will send the person back into our lives to test us, to see if that's lesson complete, right? check off the box, you know, check off the list. Let's clarify the Three of Cups here with the Page of Pentacles for Aries person. Seven of Cups. So options, confusion from options, just a lot of uncertainty, not being ready, right? And maybe they are doing this for self, right? Maybe they do this because they enjoy the attention. Again, there's some type of lesson there is to learn in this connection. The Empress is also a mother card, so maybe this is a person who they have a child with, or they have a child with you. And that does make things a little bit more difficult. That does complicate things a little bit more. But you're still needing to focus on like the practicality of the situation. Okay, be practical. Look at the situation from all sides of the coin. One more card here for the Empress, clarifying the Knight of Swords with the Eight of Cups. So, again, the lesson to be learned here is in walking away. And I'm honestly going to be really frank. I'll never lie on this channel, guys. I'm just going to be 100 with what I see here. And I feel like your person is still having other lessons they're having to go through. You know, maybe they're not grasping onto this lesson, so they're going to move forward still seeking the same energy, and they're going to get the same thing in return. I feel here, Aries, that you've grown from the situation. You want something more, you want something different. This person is coming back in with the same energy every time, and you're hoping that it's different, but it never changes, and that's why. Clarify the Knight of Swords with the Ace of Cups. Four of Cups with the Five of Swords. 10 of Swords. Lots of fighting, lots of bickering. Again, that Four of Cups is coming out. I just feel like you guys come in, this may be very intense, very quick, and then it's over in a flash. It happens every time. And I really feel here every time you may have your hopes up, and it happens every time. It's disappointing. It's okay to not respond. It's okay to just be done. So let's get two more cards out here. Or three. Queen of Wands. King of Cups. Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. Again, I did say I wouldn't be surprised if the Knight of Wands didn't come out here, okay? This tells me that this person is still in the same energy. The Page of Wands is that cautionary. Pay attention here. Pay attention to what they're not telling you, okay? They're not going to be open and honest if they know that it upsets you about a person. They're going to try to hide that. So understand that that is a possibility here. Maybe it's another fire sign they're dealing with. But I do feel the energy that the lesson here is in letting go, is in walking away. So I will say it's a part of the grieving process is sitting there. Okay, so that's okay, sitting with yourself and ignoring all opportunities, but also being practical with yourself that eventually you're going to have to open up and start putting yourself back out there again. Love isn't going to just come knocking on your door, Aries. But for now, for the time being, for the next month, focus on self, just being very practical, being very honest, maybe getting yourself back out there and looking at it as practice. Like, this is practice for when I'm going to be meeting people or whatever. So I'm not so tense in those situations. Let's get a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward, guys. I am going to do an extended version to the reading. In the extended, we'll take a look into this person's true intentions moving forward. Take a look at what the next steps are moving forward here. The potential outcome, if the guidance is followed. We'll pull out a few different oracle decks, the guidance cards for the blessing, the soul truth deck for the lesson. If that's something you guys are interested in, the links are all below in the description box. The second link is to subscribe to Vimeo. It's $11 a month and you get access to all of the extended readings, so check it out. Second link. Let's see. Let's get 2 more cards out here for Aries. Advice, guidance moving forward. So we're not going to take these ones, but I'm still going to interpret. So, Seven of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Fool, Wheel of Fortune. This person is still exploring their options or have many options. If you pay attention, Aries, you're going to see the warning signs, okay? But if you're not paying attention, you're not going to see, okay? The Fool with the Wheel of Fortune. Once you choose to move forward completely, and that includes starting to put yourself out there, starting to explore your own options, okay? That's when you're going to see this turn of events, okay? Take this time and just sit with yourself, okay? Be with yourself, because there is a lesson that's needing to be learned in walking away from the situation, okay? And I will say the devil is coming out here, so this is definitely a toxic energy, right? Most likely entertaining multiple parties. Is that something that you're truly wanting to deal with? Because most of the time when somebody is focused on business, that's where their focus is going to be. It's not going to be with hooking up with people. I do, however, feel like you're completing the cycle. You're choosing yourself, and that's exactly what's needed here. Again, take some time for the next month or so just to focus on yourself and kind of dating yourself, putting yourself back out there, maybe taking yourself to coffee or taking yourself for a walk in nature. Just getting back out there is going to be practice when you do start wanting to meet other people, because meeting other people is also going to be part of the process, Aries. You're not going to be able to ignore love forever. So let's get your soul journey card. If you guys have found that this message has been helpful, it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated, and it does help with the growth of the channel, getting the message out there. So thank you guys so much for that. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Worry is a wasted emotion. It does nothing other than give you the illusion of control. When you expend too much energy worrying, it limits you and has an adverse effect on the natural energy of the soul. Worrying destroys the hope, faith, and excitement that are wonderful elements of the schoolroom called Earth. Remember that you are what you think, and you have the power to create positive thoughts, which beget positive outcomes. Worry is a negative emotion and sets you up for a negative result. What unnecessary worries are you carrying around with you? Examine them objectively in the light of love. Help your soul by releasing them and be fully connected to the current moment, which is where your power resides. Beautiful, beautiful, Aries. There is a little bit of not really picking up on worry as much as I am on suppressing, okay? Which may be because of worry. However, there's a lesson that was needed to be learned in this connection. It's okay that it wasn't for a lifetime. Sometimes rejection is God's protection. So come to terms with this person not being in alignment with you and move forward. It's okay. It's okay. I know it's easier said than done because sometimes we feel a deep connection with a person or whatever, but we have to be very honest with ourselves about this person as well, where they're at. If they're not ready for that long-term commitment, then we have to put ourselves first. I have the perfect living space. I see myself living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all my needs and desires. It's in a beautiful location and at a price I can afford. I have the perfect living space. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, Aries, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this reading. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.